So here I am again, casting vision. So it is called Market Street Wines. It's the same place that I posted recently. And so the title of this post says strip club turned church, I think it said. And so one of the first churches that my wife and I went to was a place called Revival Tabernacle. And it is in Highland Park. And I remember it was a very, very spirit-filled, on-fire church. And the pastor actually was a white guy in the hood. And the associate pastor, I believe, actually ended up getting stabbed like dozens of times and almost died. And the powerful video testimony of him, I'll share that here in the link in the description below. Remind me if I forget. But yeah, that was a powerful testimony that he shared about the vision that God gave him. And so I can't get away from this. So if there is anyone that is seeing what I see, please reach out. You know, I do see this region needs a house of prayer. I got a podcast that I just started. I made a podcast on the way here, and right at the exit of M53 or Van Dyke Freeway and Hall Road, there's a young man begging for money, or asking for money. And I got a chance to pray with him live on the podcast. And I would just encourage you we need to step up our game. We need to step up our game because people are dying, people are depressed, people are literally, in my circle of influence, I know of people that are on their way to divorce, people that are in a psych ward, people that are being demonized or terrorized by demons. And you know, a lot of people don't understand how to deal with that. They don't understand how to engage in prayer and intercession. They don't understand how to do what Jesus said. He said, these miraculous signs will follow them that believe. They will cast out devils. They will pray in new tongues. They will lay hands on the sick and they will recover. They will drink any deadly thing and it shall not harm them. And so, you know, a lot of Christians are unequipped and unprepared to deal with these things. A lot of people, Revival Tabernacle is an awesome church. Yeah, my wife and I went there for a couple of years, and but anyways, so yeah, a lot of people are unequipped. And so in my podcast I shared what if people, when they get saved, they had a church to go to or a place to go to where they learned how to do the first steps. So when you first get saved, what do? You know, you get baptized, you get plugged into a full gospel church, you start reading your Bible, you start learning how to pray, you start learning how to get comfortable with sharing your faith, you start learning about spirits and demons, and then you get your in-laws start telling you different things about demons and spirits, and then you get so-and-so telling you one thing, and you get so-and-so telling you another thing, and you get, you know, your pastor telling you another thing. Who do you listen to? You know, and so why don't we come up with a discipleship program that you don't have to worry? You know, I sometimes am worried. What do? We lead all these people to Jesus, and then what? We just tell them to come to church? Well, I mean, who's going to disciple them? Who's going to teach them? And what do they teach them? And what is the first step? And what about all the basics? What about all the fundamentals? And what if they keep hearing these deep messages on Sunday, but they don't know about this, and this, or they, you know, so I don't know. Just, I got to get more in detail on that. But yeah, that's my thoughts in a house of prayer, a place for His presence, a place for His Spirit to dwell, where we can just come and encounter Him and just engage, close our eyes, close our mind to all these things that go on in our lives, and just enter in. He says, come boldly unto His throne of grace, and just boldly enter in to His presence. His mercy, it's new every morning. So many people are so bombarded with condemnation and guilt, they don't even know how to enter into His presence. And so I got to get in here, but thanks for listening. Please comment and check out my YouTube videos, last 4 or 5 YouTube videos that I've made, and see if the vision that the Lord has given, I believe the Lord has given for this region, resonates in your heart or in your spirit.